stuff's thick. I'm hoping when we get up top up there we could glass something up. I think that glass point's pretty close now. What did I think it's down that way? Maybe about, I don't know, 100 yards. I don't know. I didn't check it. It sure looks like it opens up at least. Hi, my name's Kyle, and I like Monster energy drinks. We're up here in the high country, searching for some mule deer. It's a muzzleloader hunt. And I hit dingers. I'm up here with Jake the snake. I'm gonna go up and see if we could get a freaking mule deer. Always saw were doe when we came up with Austin. So just starting the hike. And it's hot and the packs are heavy.
It's very hot. Very heavy.
Hopefully we could get in on something. We just got camp set up here. We're kind of in this little drainage. We're gonna walk up here, up to this little ridge line and glass up on that side. It's about, what time is it? 6:48 p.m. So there's plenty of time to glass something up and hopefully get a shot on it.
Dude, that's a bad look. Hat and beanie.
Hey.
No go.
All the kids are doing it nowadays.
Yeah, I ain't no kid.
They actually make hats with bills on them, so you're good.
I'm cheap.
Fashion statement.
Motherfucking appetite.
It's a freaking cold morning. Kind of slept in a little bit, but the sun is up. Got a little fire going. We're gonna heat up some coffee. Maybe get some breakfast going, and then start moving up this ridge and see if we could see anything in the open going into some cover. Just gotta stay warm. Freaking cold. Yeah, man, it looks like some pretty cool country over there.
Yeah, I like it.
It's so thick over here. We've only seen one doe. Yeah, I think we should do what you said and go up over there and then walk the ridgeline back to camp. Pack up. Hunt down, stop at the creek, get some water, top off, and then head over there and see how far we could drive up, and then go in light.
Yeah, I like it. It's more open over there for sure. I want to show the audience.
Yeah, see how open it is over there? Been hearing a few gunshots over there, and this is pretty much what it looks like here. It's pretty, but shitty.
Pretty but shitty.
Yeah, there is deer up here. there, you just can't see them.
What you eating? A Walmart protein bar.
Oh shit.
Is this my close-up?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
So how's it like being sponsored by Walmart protein bars?
I love it. Walmart. That's where it's at. You can get your produce, protein, cleaning supplies, anything to make meth. Like,
How's the chicks though?
Walmart's where it's at.
The pajamas?
And the bugs.
Shit.
Bug spray. If you need it, go to Walmart.
Gonna climb up this witch. Make our way back to camp.
If you need camping stuff, hit up Walmart.
This hunt is sponsored by Walmart.
It is now.
Paydays. Some peanut granola and some deer jerky. That's where it's at.
I eat beef jerky, not deer jerky, because I'm a vegan.
Take this though.
Uno. Dos. Now, gotta use good form, right? Load the hips. Crank the back. Lift with your back and arms only. Just kidding. Never lifted back and arms. Unless you want cancer, because that's what happens in California. Lifting causes cancer. Avocados cause cancer. That's why I'm a vegan.
We just got camp loaded up in our packs. We're gonna kind of venture that way, hunt on the way out, and then hit another area. We're gonna try to stay mobile and not get married to a location or a spot.
You want to avoid Giardia and Cryptosporidium? Head down to the local Walmart. Get yourself a water pump. Walmart.
Well, we found where the deer are. Freaking driving down the road and we freaking hit one. A doe goes to run across the road, sees us, stops, and then continues to run. I was going about 35 miles an hour. She still freaking screwed up my Jeep. Still some freaking hair in it. Freaking some hair there. And then my headlight. And then, hey, Jake was on the side of the action.
It was intense. Kind of like camping. But for real, scary.
She jumped up. Well, first she was like rolling around on the ground, and then she got up and started walking, and then she trotted off with the other doe that was with her. Dang, dude. That gives you anxiety. Freaking makes you feel bad. But we're at this RV type parking. We're gonna hike up into there and hopefully get in on something. Something's got to get going. Well, we finally found deer, but they're clear on the other side of that freaking canyon. Just two of them. Jake's the one that spotted them. That one is a doe for sure. I'm just waiting for this one to show its head. Right, that looks like a doe. Yeah. So how you doing this morning?
Great.
You ready to get camp packed up
Oh yeah.
and hopefully find a buck?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, we're able to find a buck in here. We've already seen two deer just driving up the road. So, we'll see how this goes.
this hill. Yeah, I see it. What is it? Is it a buck? I think it's a doe. She started walking, I saw another deer come out, and all I saw was its legs. So I got up like that, just waiting. If it was a buck, game over. Last day that I'm able to come up for the muzzleloader hunt. We got in here about 8:30. It's about 20 something degrees, and we're walking through the pines. Me and Austin were clear the heck up there yesterday, and I just had a feeling to come through here this morning, and so far, other than being cold and frosted, there's been a few deer tracks, particularly one decent sized buck track. So we're just gonna continue falling through these pines, nice and slow, and see what we can find. Yeah, I say we sit down, glass this hillside, have a few power bars, cool down a bit, and then continue up. Looks like a pretty good spot to sit in glass for a little bit.
I don't think it matters wherever you go in this unit, but it just seems like anywhere you go, there is ranchers pushing cattle through your hunting area. No wonder we haven't seen much deer or even buck in that matter. But that's the struggles of public land. You gotta deal with other hunters, other people, and free range cattle, I guess. You win some and you lose some.
We're slowly making our way back to the Jeep now. We're gonna go there and sit by a meadow and just wait for the last light. Coming out of here, we found a pretty nice looking buck track. Followed it in to some timber. There were some fresh droppings. He went into some thickets and we lost his tracks. So, just slowly walking through the timber. Haven't seen any deer yet, but there's still time. We'll just have to see what happens. You ready?
Yep.